What sets us apart is we're the biggest film studies department in the UK, and therefore we've got the widest range of modules, choices and types of films for students to study. We also are based in central London, and therefore we have a range of collaborations with other cultural institutions, including the BFI. Studying film can really open up a world of questions. It can enable students to think about the world they live in critically and become active citizens. And it equips students with a whole range of skills that they'll take with them, whatever they choose to do after they leave us.
What makes King's College Film Studies special, I think it's two things. One is the students and the other is my colleagues. And really what distinguishes us is the quality of the staff and the students and the fact of what we work on. We teach film history, film theory, film criticism. Our students are not necessarily students who've done an A-level in film studies. Some do and some don't. They need to be, as it were, kind of brought up to date on the very basic debates in the discipline, and then from that they build on more specialist knowledge.
I decided to choose film studies because despite the fact that I really liked movies and I've always watched a lot of movies, I never had the chance to actually study it in a more serious and professional way. My favorite modules that I took from the film department was in my first year and second term, and it was about context of movies and how much work actually goes into just a simple camera movement. And it branched out to philosophy, history, psychology. There was a little bit of Freud there, a little bit of feminism, which is always nice. And I don't know, it just makes you watch a movie with a completely different eye and makes you appreciate not only the formal aspect, but all the work that's behind that.
I teach film theory to the third year undergraduates. I also teach film philosophy to the MA students. The theoretical elements of all of my undergraduate teaching pertain to things that I've explored and written about in articles and books. There are enormous benefits of research-led teaching. The fact that we as scholars are at the cutting edge of our disciplines and engaging in research on a day-to-day basis, and we share this with our students at all levels. We're principally a department who's devoted themselves from the very outset to the history and theory of film, and in comparison to our competitors, we've stayed with the relation between film theory and film history and the interrelations between those two domains.
Film studies is really a global discipline, unlike some other disciplines that might focus a little bit more on the Anglophone world. Film is an industry and a series of cultures that travel internationally, and film studies really gives us the opportunity to think about questions of the global, to think about our place in the world, transnational cultures, and to understand the world through visual culture. It's really exciting to see students make connections between film and the world that we live in.